In this video, we're going to go over the our outside linebacker reads in the 3-4 tight. So this is our Sam and our Zeke. Um, there's basically, I think, 4 reads that I really want you to get good at, and then I'm sure there will be more as the season goes on. Anytime that we are, actually, let me pull this up here. Okay, so we in this. Um, So remember, your keys are the tackles, if there's a split number two, and then the tight ends, if the number twos are attached. Um, the end man on the line, that's either the tackle or the tight end, will determine whether it is run or pass. Okay. If it is pass, then you just get into your coverage assignments. If it is run, then we want to read the mesh when the running back is in a level two position. Okay. Even if the running back is in a level one position that's behind the quarterback, we still want to read the mesh. Okay. So the mesh is this handoff by the quarterback to the running back. And the reason why this is important is because sometimes the quarterback will hand it off and the running back will take it. Sometimes the quarterback will pull it, meaning fake the handoff to the running back and run. And sometimes the quarterback will pull it or fake the running back or fake the handoff to the running back and then throw like an RPO to a slant. Okay. So we want to be aware of that, and that's why we read the mesh. Okay, so it's actually pretty easy. If the running back is away, okay, so the running back is away, meaning it's on the opposite side of the quarterback from you. So in this situation, the running back is away. Your job is to read the running back in the mesh. Okay. So with a split number two, Sam, your gap is the C gap. All right. So if the tackle base blocks and you read run, you're immediately going to start filling your gap and your eyes are going to transition to this running back. If the quarterback hands it off to the running back, you're just going to hold your C gap and go make the tackle. Okay. So if the running back is away, you immediately fill your gap and your eyes transition to the running back in the mesh. Okay. If the running back is near, so this would be the Zeke's position, you see how the running back is closer than the quarterback, then you are going to read the quarterback in the mesh. Okay. So your job is if the quarterback pulls, and when I say pull, remember, I mean the fakes it to the running back and tries to run. That's your responsibility. The quarterback can also try and throw. It'll usually be like a slant or like a stick concept here. Okay. So your job, if the running back is near and you get a pass, or excuse me, and you get a run fit, okay, you read run from the tackle, you are going to hold and fold. Okay. So what that means is you are just going to hold your feet and you are going to make sure that the quarterback does not pull this ball. Okay, so let's talk about what happens if the quarterback um, hands off. So if the quarterback hands off the ball to this running back, you are going to fold down the line, which just means you're going to shuffle down the line and you're going to wait for the running back to cut back. If the running back cuts back, that's your responsibility. Okay. So again, if the running back is near, and the quarterback hands the ball off to the running back, you are just going to fold down the line looking for the cutback. If the running back is near and the quarterback pulls it and tries to run, now you can trigger and fill your gap and go make the tackle. If the quarterback pulls it and tries to throw, you just want to read the shoulders and the eyes of the quarterback, and you're in pretty good position to try and make an interception or at least to defend the pass. Okay. So again, let's talk about this. If the running back is away and you read run, you immediately fill your gap and your eyes transition to the running back. If the running back is near and you get a and the tackle, the tackle base blocks, so you get a run read, okay? Your eyes transition to the quarterback, and you hold and fold. Okay. One thing I'll mention here as well. Okay, so that's actually just it. Okay. Now, if they come out in 12 personnel, 12 personnel means there's one running back and two tight ends. Okay, so the number twos are attached. Remember, Sam and Zeke, if the number two is attached, you come up and you're outside shade of the number two, and you are now D gap. Okay, you're no longer C gap, you're in the D gap, and that's your run fit, that's your gap responsibility. Okay, so let's talk about if you get a pass read. Okay, if you get a pass read and the number two goes out for a pass, we want you to chip the number two. Okay, chipping is really easy. All it means is that you're just going to get your hands on him, um, maybe push him, shove him, do something like that, strike him in the chest and the shoulder. Okay, that's all a chip is. Okay, and then you're just going to drop into your coverage based on what our coverages are at that time. Okay, if you get a run, okay, so if your key tells you that this is a run, you are now the D gap and you are actually the last defender, so you have to set the edge. Okay, we're going to talk about what that means, setting the edge. Actually, let's just do that right now. Um, Let me pull this up. Okay, so what we mean here when we say that we want to set the edge, okay, it means that we do not want to let anyone, okay, oh, sorry guys, anyone get outside, okay? So if I'm the Sam, I'm going to engage this H with my left hand, with my left arm, get extension, keep my right arm free, and no, I do not allow anyone with the ball to run outside. Same thing with the Zeke, okay? The Zeke, you are going to get extension with your right hand on this Y, and you are just going to squeeze this down, and you are not going to allow anyone to get outside, okay? So let me show you what this is called a power scoot, okay? We taught this last year. We'll teach it again this year. Okay, so this is the position that you want to be in. Okay, you want to get to a position where your outside arm is free, your other arm is fully extended in the chest of the edge defender, of that tight end or that attached number two, and you are just squeezing down. Okay, now as you squeeze down, you can shed and go make a tackle. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for right here. Okay, so let's take a look at number 97. Okay, 97's right here. Set the edge. You see that right there? Let's go back. Oop, we'll go in slow-mo. Oh, damn it. Okay, we'll go in slow-mo here. Okay, 97 is down. Okay, they get a run. The tackle's base blocking. We're in half man. He's going to get full extension, and then he's going to go straight to setting the edge. Okay, his right arm is fully extended. His left arm is free, and he's going to start squeezing down. Okay. That's exactly what we are looking for there. All right. Okay. Um, you still have full responsibility. Okay, so your responsibilities actually stay the same. Okay. So even with an attached number two, if the running back is away, I apologize. I apologize. Let me go back. So if the run comes to you, then you are setting the edge. Okay. If the run is away, then you're still going to fold. Okay. So what you're going to do is, let's say in this position here, the Sam, um, They hand it off to the A, and the A starts making his way down. Okay, you set the edge. Okay, the ball is running away from you. Now you're going to come back all the way back to linebacker depth and just start folding down the line. Okay, even if they come out in 12 personnel, we still want to follow the rules. Run back away, read the running back in the mesh. If the running back is near, then we read the quarterback in the mesh. Okay. Biggest difference here is that we're already in our gap. Okay. Like if you're the Zeke, okay, you want to fill your gap. So you're just going to set the edge and your eyes are going to transition to the running back. Same thing with the Sam. Okay. You're no longer going to hold and fold because you're already on the line of scrimmage. Okay. So you're just going to set the edge and read the quarterback in the mesh. All right. Okay. One thing that's different this year with you guys is we're gonna have to teach you how to squeeze and spill. All right, so let's just go over that real quickly right now. Okay, because at times you are gonna actually be the last defender, and so we're gonna have to teach this with you. Okay, so all squeeze and spill is it's real easy. Okay, so what this means is that a puller is coming towards you from the other side of the offensive line and he just wants to kick you out, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to squeeze down into this space and you're going to spill. And we're going to use the wrong arm technique mostly. And all that means is your outside shoulder is going to go on the inside shoulder of the offensive lineman, okay? So let's just watch this, okay? This end here is squeezing down and then he spills, okay? Now, why do we spill, guys? Okay, because we want the running back to run sideline to sideline horizontally. We don't want the running back running towards our end zone. So when we spill here, okay, so look, he's going to squeeze down right here. The running back wants to run here, right? But because he spills right here, now the running back has to bounce it outside. And that's where we can go make tackles. Okay, let's look at another one. All right. Here's our outside linebacker or defensive end, and this guard is going to pull around, and he's just going to squeeze down, and he's going to spill, and that forces the running back to run around. Okay, let's see this defensive end here. This tight end is going to move straight up to this corner. So this defensive end is going to squeeze down and then spill this puller who's right here. Here comes the puller. There's the spill, forcing the running back to run outside. Okay, so let's take a look again. Let's look at the defensive end. Defensive end squeezes. He sees the puller. He spills, forces the running back to run outside. That's where we're going to make tackles. Okay. This is probably the last, or I think there's two more. So here's the end man on the line. Here's the defensive end. This guard is going to come around. So you're going to see a squeeze down and spill. Okay. There's that wrong arm technique, right? He put his outside shoulder on the inside shoulder of the blocker. And it causes all this chaos. Okay. All right. So that's squeeze and spill, guys. Okay. So, like I said, because we're in a 3-4 this year, Sam and Zeke are outside linebackers. You're going to be on the line, and you might get a squeeze and spill where they're down, where this Y and this tackle will down block to the end, and you're going to have to squeeze down, identify this guard, and spill him. So it forced the running back to run outside. Okay. Another issue that we just talked about is anytime that they are in 12 personnel or 11 personnel where your responsibility is the D gap, you have to set the edge on the outside. Okay. So just to recap, guys, this year we're going to work on reading the mesh. Okay. If the running back is away, we fill the gap. If the running back is near, we hold and fold. Okay. Another thing that we're going to work on this year is chipping the tight end in a pass set out of 12 or 11 personnel. And then We're going to teach you guys how to squeeze and spill, and then we're also going to teach you guys how to set the edge.